I don't get it. How does the abuser feel they have the right to tell the abused that it's time to move on? It's time to let go. It's time to stop talking about this. How does the abuser tell the abused when or how to heal from the hurt and the pain and the damage that the abuser themselves caused? That's something that I'm wrestling with today and trying to make sense of in my head, because it doesn't make sense to me anywhere else. We find ourselves in the middle of a textbook abusive relationship. The abuser has continued to hurt, continued to attack, continued to belittle, continued to disrespect the abused, and the abused has finally had enough, and they've tried to get away for years. They've tried to get out of this relationship. They've done their part to try and get away from this, try and turn away from this, and there are those who support the abuser, and there are those who deny that the abuse is what it is. There are those who continue to embolden the abuser. There are those who condone this. There are those who support this. There are those who don't think it's as bad as we're saying. Or there are those who actively participated in the abuse. And we're stuck in the middle as the two sides battle out and ultimately cancel each other out, and nothing ends up being done. I think about it, and I can't think of any other country where multiple votes are required for something to be done about what happened at the Capitol last week. I can't think of anywhere else where multiple decisions need to be made and people actually still back the person who amplified and turned up the heat. They still back up and support the person who led the charge for what happened to happen. I don't get it. I can't think of anywhere else where, and the worst part is that this is mostly a future issue. This is mostly to protect us in the future more than to prevent anything from being done, because there's only about a week left in his reign. But I don't get it. I don't understand how there's still support for him, for the abuser. I don't understand how there's still rejection for getting away from the abuser. I don't get it. I'm a novice when it comes to politics, but I've been in a few relationships and seen a few more. I know what an abusive relationship looks like. I know what it feels like. And I know what it is and how it is when one side is doing everything they can to get away from that. We're trying. We need to. The one thing that I can agree with that is being said multiple times is that America needs to heal. And the truth is, the reality is, we want to heal. People were voted for to help us heal. We know that healing needs to take place. For a lot of people, hope of healing was on the ballot this year, and that's why they voted the way they did. That's why things and people were put in place to ensure that that healing would at least begin. But we can't heal when we're still being hurt. We can't heal while our abuser is still in the same house. We can't heal while we're still being attacked. You can't ask us or expect us to heal while the knife is still in our back. We want to heal, we need to heal, but we got to get the knife out first. Hopefully we'll all be able to rally around that thought. That soon we won't be hurting like this anymore. And the ones responsible for causing that hurt won't be in charge or in a position to hurt us. And then we will be able to heal. Then we will be able to unite, because there's certain things being talked about, certain things that we saw, certain things we've seen over the last 4 or 5 years I can't unite with. Certain things that, how can we unite with something that was meant to cause the most division possible? How can we unite with somebody who seems set out to divide us in every way he possibly could? I pray that healing does take place. I really do. But we gotta stop getting hurt first. We gotta stop getting stabbed in the back first. I don't get it. If you do, maybe you can explain it to me.